Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Dycart, and this is episode 14 of my Empyrion Alpha 9 Let's Play. Overnight, they patched to Alpha 9.1, as you can see up in the upper left-hand corner there. And I have gone ahead and enabled the weight and volume restrictions. So now, right here, I'm actually overweight, which means I can't pick anything else up. So, yikes. So I have that problem. Then I have the problem of if I open up and I look, in my small vessel, I'm way over volume because I just put a little block in there. So I need to redo my small vessel, which I did recover after last episode. I brought it back, did a full repair on it, and then they patched, and I decided to try the volume weight stuff. So I've got to rip it apart and change it, fix it, so it'll fit with the new settings. But here's another problem I'm having that I'm going to have to deal with first. My volume is way over on my base. So I've got to come up with a way to fix that. So what I need to do is, instead of using these containers up here that are generic, I have to use the container controller and add the extras on. So I'm going to give that a shot. I'm going to punch a hole in this wall. And I can't pick up anything in the inventory, so it just falls on the ground. Yikes. What I can do, though, I believe, is open up here. Let's see. Do we have any... General's overloaded. Fridge is overloaded. So maybe we don't have... I don't have any places to put this, I don't think. Oh, I have space in my constructor output of my hover vessel. So I'll connect to that. And then I should be able to pick this up. And it'll go into my hover vessel. Crazy, right? All right, so what I want to do basically is, out the back side of this wall, I am going to mine this out. And this crushed stone should be going into my hover vessel. So I'm going to fill it up really quick. But right now, I just want to make space for the containers that I'm going to need. And I don't know how many containers I am actually going to need, so we'll find out. All right, so we'll take that concrete block. And now it's even more important that I use the logistics system and this, because I couldn't even hold this concrete block right now. So I need to use the logistics system to take care of that. So I think what I'll do is, let's have one side. I think I'll make, yeah, okay, so that's coming up on this side of the ramp and everything right there. So I'll make, I think this side will be where I'll put my food stuff. I have to make space for the food, so more refrigerators, I guess. There's no refrigeration extensions, I don't think. But then on this side, I'm going to need to do my input and output for my constructor and deconstructor and stuff. So this is going to really change the way I handle stuff, and I am actually excited for the change. In the forums, there's been a lot of... Oh, inventory's full on my hover vessel. In the forums, there have been a lot of complaints, and I just don't understand why. One, this is completely optional. I can turn this off if I want and just go back to just normal. No big deal. So I don't understand why people are freaking out about it. If they don't like it, they don't have to use it. Why can't I put this in? Okay, what's going on here? Alright, so let me say... Oh, there's no space in this. I need... Oof. That's full. Extra. Oh, that's really full. Okay, I have space in this one, so I'm going to connect there. I'm going to pick this up. Whoa, it picked up all it could, I hope. Let's see. No, it didn't. Why can't it put this? It can pick up the crushed stone. So there's just too much concrete right there. All right, so I guess what I'll have to do is I was going to put concrete bases under so I could set the blocks on top, but I think I'm just going to have to stick them to it and call it good. So let's go back to the base, output, container controller, and then container extensions. And that's all we can store. So the rest is just going to get dumped at my feet there. Yikes, that is crazy. Okay, so we'll put the controller there and the extension there. All right, so let's go base, container controller. So that has 24,000 space. So how many of these can I pick up? It won't let me pick up just parts of them. Oh no. Okay. I am struggling with this. Now this of course wouldn't be an issue if I had done this in the beginning, but since I'm trying to make the conversion, this is the issue. Hopefully these... Why can this only hold 2? There we go. Okay. Hopefully this, what I'm doing right now will, not take too long. But basically I just need to expand this huge. All right, so container controller is now up to 120,000. So I have these, I've gone in and not only turned on the volume, but I also made a couple modifications. One, I make these hold more, so they can hold a little bit more volume than they originally could by default. And then the other thing I've done is I've made it so that, can I pick these up now? Yes, I can. All right. I've also made it so that I can have more than 15 solar panels on my system. All right, 312,000. So let's add some more. $376,000. So the max I believe is 320,000 total, and I just made it like 620,000 or something like that. All right, how's this? 504,000. Let's go base. No, we need. Okay, so this one. Here's the other catch. These controllers are all linked. Like every time I put an extension on here, it just makes it bigger. They're all linked together. But what that means is when I want other storage that's separate, I cannot touch them next to each other. All right, that's 600,000. If I put one more down, does it go? Yeah, 616,000. We'll call that good for the size of this one. So what we need now is we will take the concrete blocks and we will add the separator I was talking about. Just to make sure they don't touch. You don't need blocks. You can just put space around there. And I don't have another container controller, so what I need to do is change this guy. He's the very large one. Yes. Okay. So I need to change that guy to the cargo. And we will call this one, well, let's rename this one. Just put an old at the end. And this will be constructor input. Okay, now the trick is to see if we can just transfer it all over. So base, constructor input old. transfer. Yes. Okay. So now I have all that there. Output. So now we need constructor output. Oh, but what we can do now is we can actually build another. Oh wait, this is constructor input. There we go. We need to build another container controller. Okay, and we have a bunch of extensions already, so we can grab that. And now we grab it. Oh, whoops, I just grabbed it from here. Okay, so now we have another one set up right here. We'll just put it, come on. Yep, right there is fine. And then start throwing some extensions on it. And we can cover this wall. I don't know how big we want the output to be, but let's try that right there. And we'll put this here. Okay, so now we have the other one, 29,000 or 296,000. So we're probably okay for that. So let's switch this guy, his output to, oh wait, we want to rename this. Output old. No, we'll just say old. And then we'll change, where's the guy down here? There it is. And then we will call him output. So we're almost done solving the problem at our main base. Okay, we want this guy. And we're going to change him to output. Excellent. All right. So one of the things I want to find out is, let's go back here to my guy. If I open this fridge, it's only got 1,000. What if I put an extension right next to it? It still only has 1,000. Okay, so now I know these extensions don't match with the fridge, which is unfortunate. So that means I need a bunch of individual refrigerators, and they're not going to all link together. That's really unfortunate. All right, let's grab this. So what I'm thinking I need to do is put another container section back behind there that's just for the fridge, so I can put all the stuff that doesn't need actual refrigeration in there. What I might do is put, oh yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna grab another container controller. So I need to make another one. In fact, let's make 2. Okay. And then we will go down here. Oops. And we will add onto this side. Let's see, we are at the base constructor input. There we go. I just want to be sure that this goes into the proper spot. So this episode, not too exciting, working on the base. Although, you know, I like that part of the game, so to me it is kind of exciting. Let's grab from here container controllers, and then where were the extensions? right here. All right, so we will put another controller there and stack there. I don't know how many of these we need. That might be enough. Let's go in here now, and we will call this one. Well, first let's stick this into. Do we want to stick it into cargo? Do I have a fridge? I do have a fridge section. I'm going to stick it into the fridge section. Even though it's not a refrigerator, what I want to do is rename this food items. Sure, whatever. That's good enough. All right, wait a second. Non-cooled food items. And then we can hold 56,000. So now if we go to our base, we go to our fridge, and we take everything that doesn't need refrigeration, and we move it over, it should help us out. Okay, look at the volume went way down when I moved the crushed stone. What if I move the stone dust back? Okay, so if I can just grab stone dust and move it in here, I'll be better off. Yeah. Okay. So that's good enough. We're going to have plenty of space for everything once we get going. So that's good for the food. That freed up some space in the fridge. I'm thinking the deconstructor input now is the next one. And where, oh where, do we have our concrete? There we go. All right, so now for the deconstructor ones, I want to kind of keep these blocks so that I can just keep them coming straight out as I need. So let's go over on this side. Wow. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, one was input, one was output. That's right. So let's go way over here. Okay, and we will call this the divider. Okay, and now we will have this guy here, and we can give him some extensions. I don't know how many I'm going to need. I don't suspect that many. But what we'll do with him is we will move him up. There we go. This guy will move up to the cargo. Okay. And then we will change this one. And then rename this one to deconstructor. All right, and then we go down to our deconstructor and we change its input to deconstructor input, and we change its output to constructor input. So it'll break stuff down and throw it in there for the constructor. All right, so we should be completely done with old 2. Oh, here's old. Oh, solar panels. Let's do this really quick. Output. We'll move those to there. We can move these here as well. All right. So old and old 2 are empty. What about constructor input old? So there's 3 empty ones. What about general? Okay. So general needs to all move over for now. Okay, and I think that should do it. So now I can remove these guys. Yep, got them all. All right, and then let's grab our concrete block and put it back. And now we look the same as we did, but now we can store everything. Yay! So that's big because we need the storage. In fact, now that I just did that, maybe I need even more storage. Let's go here and down to our area down here. So this is all fine and dandy. I need like a general storage now, I just realized. So what I might do is whoops, there we go. I might put a bottom here. All right. And then below, so yeah, I still want to save this area for any chunks of equipment that I want to add. Like I might even move the deconstructor and constructors down there. What if this is the bottom? Okay, so below here is where I would want to add some more storage. First we need to make some, right? I didn't give myself another controller. Or did I? I have an extension but not a controller. Okay, so we need to make another controller. Container controller, go, and then switch this over, and in here we grab it and some extensions, and let's do it. We'll add, let's start them like right here. Get down here. So what I'm doing now is I want these to be just a general storage place. So it's going to have to be big because I'll just be kind of putting everything in there for now. Let's see where we're at here. $264,000. I don't know how much bigger we need to get, but we can, so let's do it. I just want to make sure I can get this drone through here, so I don't want to get too far. Okay, I think that'll be good for now. Oops, so now I go in here and I move this guy to cargo and I rename him to general. So now I have the general storage that I can use to just store whatever it is I need. Like, see, my volume on my person is already almost full, so I got to start thinking about what I want to carry. Like, I don't necessarily need this one anymore, so let's go general. Yeah, but that's not saving me much. I shouldn't need the portable constructor. Let's take half of those. I'm only at 324. Let's put that away. Take half of those away. 311. Wow, what is taking up? Oh, it's the heavy armor I'm wearing, I bet. So I bet it's not even really this. Let's take this. 301. All right, we're going to call that good for now. All right, but what we need to do now is take our small vessel and move stuff over. So constructor input, we'll take those. Oh, wow, it's maxed. Oh, no, it's not. 65,880. Oh. Okay, so the problem here is it can hold a huge volume, but it can't hold a huge number because it's maxed with this many slots. That is unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. So non-cooled items, so we can move some of this stuff over. I'm trying to think of what else could get moved. Oh, those don't need to be there. Don't need more hard plates. So that's what I can do is, what I would like is if they would have two separate, or even three, or just link them. Let me link this input to another one so that when I have the constructor linked to this, it'll pull from here or the other one. That would be helpful. But let's go to the general. And let's start moving some stuff over there. It's like we don't need this many of these. We can move them as we need them. So definitely adds a different thought process to this. Which I like. I like, you know, of course, if I would have started with this process, it would have been easier. Okay, so back to my small vessel. Anything we really want over here, let's put that in. I don't even know what this is, but we'll throw it over there. Okay, so now we do the non-cooled food items. That'll be these things. We'll just throw those over there. And then general, we'll take the rest. All right, so now my small vessel input is empty. Output, let's move that to general for now. Fuel O2, move that to general for now. So really, we're just emptying everything out of my. Oh boy. Yeah, we don't even have enough space, so we're out of space already. Let's see, what can we do? Output, I guess we can use for now. I want to move everything I can out of here in the small vessel because I'm going to need to be taking that all apart. All right. So 3, 4, 5, 6, ammo. Oof, just enough room. All right, so fridge and fridge. And then non-cooled food items. That's good enough. Okay, so small vessel is completely empty now except for fuel and stuff. Let's see, small vessel. We have to do the fuel and stuff on this side for some reason. So I think we're okay with fuel and O2. I don't know that they take up weight. So it looks like the small vessel is ready to go. So what I'm going to do is, now that I've kind of gone through this process and seen how it works and showed you how it works, the next thing I'm going to do is the same basic process, but to my small vessel. So what I need to do with this little guy is I need to take him apart. So I'll strip off the top 2 layers at least, and then I'll take away all his cargo containers and start adding the actual controller parts and stuff like that. The trick is I've got to decide, do I want to go mainly cargo and have him as a, you know, like, so he can hold more stuff, or do I have him be like more ammo? I don't know, because I'm going to be very limited on what he can hold. But at least we've got him ready, and then we'll do the HV later. I don't even know. It's probably overloaded right now. But anyway, so that's going to be it for this episode. In between episodes, I'll work on this guy a little bit, and then when we come back to the next episode, I will hopefully have him done and modified for the new settings. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I know I did. I'm liking the weight. It adds a new concept to the game that's kind of challenging, and I like it. So yeah, I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Take care, everyone.